What's good, everybody? It's your boy Kevin Luodar here again for another episode of Who's Next Wednesday. And today I have a very special guest, Christianna Hurt. My bad, I don't know if I butchered her name or not. She is a digital marketer as well. She's very into the marketing space, eBay, dropshipping, Shopify, influencer, courses. But before we even get started, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe.
So obviously I'm Christianna Hurt, owner and founder of Wealthycollegekid, which is a digital educational platform that I designed myself after having a breakthrough with e-commerce on Shopify, running Facebook advertising, doing e-commerce for so long. I wanted to branch out into the info space. A lot of people, go into the info space obviously because of bigger profit margin, as well as, impact over profit. So I take a lot of pride in impacting as many people as I can positively and profitably, because I feel like positivity and profit go hand in hand together.
100%.
That's where I birthed Wealthy College Kid, and we actually have over 43,000 enrolled, which is a huge number. I'm super grateful for every single person that's supported me from the very beginning, and then obviously running my own e-commerce stores that have grown to be, substantial brands online that I'm really excited about.
Wow. That's really exciting. That was a lot at once. So let's break it down even further. So let's start with from the top. How did you get started?
So I actually signed a lease that I couldn't afford for $3,000 a month because of a boy.
Oh, wow.
I try to tell people, relationships either build you up or they break you down. So I signed a lease for a boy because, if I loved him, I would sign it. I didn't have any money. Actually,
So you signed it for him?
Yeah, I signed it for him.
Okay.
So actually I had 1 month free rent. I signed the lease April 5th, 2016, and I had to find $3,000 by June 2nd. I actually made the rent money in a single day, June 2nd. You actually can find that on my Facebook page. The day that I came up with the rent money in a single day. I paid the rent June 3rd. But back then I was actually just doing affiliate marketing. I was selling other people's products. I hadn't really found what I was passionate about or doing. So I was just going live and trying to get to know my audience, get to know myself, until jumping into e-commerce in August and September, to September being my first 6-figure month in revenue with e-commerce in the beauty niche, and then continuing that on into Wealthy College Kid.
What made you get into the beauty niche, and why did you do that?
Just because I felt like I needed to at first become a customer before I could become a seller, and that was the niche that I was most familiar with.
Okay.
So for me, it was most comfortable, as well as something I felt confident in, because if you're not confident with what you're doing, you're not going to be able to be successful with it. So I always recommend picking something you're most confident about, that you feel like you know the best, and then from there.
So now let's talk about Wealthy College Kids. What is it exactly? From start to bottom.
All right, so Wealthy College Kid is a digital income educational platform. This means it's the education of digital income, and income that you can make from obviously your phone, your tablet, or your computer.
Okay.
So it's the education of learning a skill set in which you will learn how to make money with. Okay. So this is the same as going to school to become a plumber. You're learning a skill set that then you can use that skill set to get paid for that skill set.
Gotcha.
So the skill set can be website design, logo creation, advertising, retail arbitrage, just things like that. A skill set that you can use to continue to make money and will pay you for the rest of your life.
And how many courses do you have on there?
16
different courses. Okay. So do you have a team, or do you do all these
so
trainings yourself?
I actually do have a team now. I have an in-house video editor. I have a graphics designer. I have an assistant. I have an admin that comes with me on my trips and things like that. So now I definitely do have a team, but for the first 2 years it was just all me.
I watched your video actually right before this interview when I was on your page, just looking at some topics to talk about. The one where you're talking about niches and how you really like the woman, you like
outdoor fishing
and
the baby niche.
Yes, so I actually would like you to kind of redo that now.
So I'm a little biased when it comes to the baby niche. I'm unhealthily obsessed with having a child right now, unhealthily. But with that being said, I'm very in tune with what you would need for a child, as well as, the hype and the feelings you get when you find out, as well as an ultrasound and type of situation. So for me to put myself on that ultrasound table, now I'm on point when it comes to picking a product, marketing it, and the verbiage to use. So I always tell people, there are two things that are never gonna stop: people having babies and people going broke, and people buying things for babies. As well as just the beauty niche. People are always trying to lose weight, clear their skin up, grow thicker hair, improve themselves. Self-improvement is the biggest niche. People don't realize it, but it really is the biggest niche, because people are always wanting to improve their income, their appearance, their health, their spirituality, just that whole like overall putting yourself back into that consumer standpoint rather than a seller can help you be able to sell that product.
Okay. So how would somebody who's watching this video, first time hearing about you, what would you tell them? Like, how would that person get started, whether it's on, like, what would you recommend, matter of fact?
So if you're just now finding out about me and you want to learn more on, how to make your first $500 day, want to make your first money online, first anything online, I definitely recommend Googling Wealthy College Kid, and then checking out, I have a YouTube video coming out this week called Which Course is Right for You, as well as get on a phone with my educational director. I have an educational director right now that sits down with every single person interested in enrolling in Wealthy College Kid that will actually have a 60-day plan out for you of what course is right for you, your budget, your goal income, and what's going to take to get you to where you want to be. Because a lot of us don't know where we want to go or how to get there. We know where we want to be, but we don't know the vehicle to take. So I actually have an educational director that will sit down with every single person on the phone for 30 minutes and actually break down, because how can we help you
if you don't know?
Yeah, we don't even know your last name.
That's actually providing value and not trying to like just sell somebody. Love it. Where did the name Wealthy College Kid come from?
I looked in the mirror.
You looked in the mirror.
Mm-hmm.
What did you see in the mirror when you
I saw ramen noodles, and then I saw myself eating lobster mac and cheese.
So wait. So you looked in the mirror and you saw yourself eating lobster mac and cheese.
Mm-hmm.
But you had ramen noodles with you at the moment.
Mm-hmm.
So
it's that broke college mentality, breaking. When you think broke college student, you think ramen.
Yeah. So you like.
When you think rich, you think like steak and lobster.
So Wealthy College Kid. So were you in college at the time?
Yeah.
What college did you go to?
Back then, I think I was at Valencia and SSC. I would like dual enroll.
Okay. But do you feel like you will maybe outgrow that name as you get older, or?
No, because Christianna Hurt owns Wealthy College Kid. I am Wealthy College Kid. Like, I've been graduated. Yeah. But Wealthy College Kid is meant to be enrolling for your income. When you turn 30 and you're in debt and you're trying to make more money, where do you go back?
School. Gotcha.
You're 35, you went to school and you want to make more money. Why don't you come enroll here to make a digital income, to make a better income? So you're enrolling to earn.
What is stopping most people from actually taking the step to go online and
Consistency, perseverance.
Yeah.
A lot of people have a lot of self-doubt. A lot of people allow outside factors take a toll, like children, health, relationships.
Do you feel like we as humans control our own destiny?
Of course. Everybody has 24. Not everybody uses them.
What would be your motivation to get people to use their full 24?
I mean, you woke up this morning. What else do you need?
What would you recommend to somebody here that motivated you? What is something that motivated you that you'll recommend somebody watch, read, listen to? I know you have a podcast.
Yeah, I mean, for motivation, I feel like you need to look at your current balance. Mm-hmm. And times it by 3. And then give yourself 21 days to make that number be real. Like, I don't read books. I don't listen to podcasts. I know I go against everything that everyone always says. Like, I have enough motivation when I wake up in the morning. I need to do something to be better, and not only for myself, but for future me, for my siblings. That's enough for me. Every setback is just like a springboard to success. I was in the hospital, literally, they didn't even know if I was gonna pull through. I lost so much blood. And I did like $500,000 in like 2 months off of baby brand. And I had the store up and running before I even got
released. Was the brand? What platform was it on?
It was on Shopify. It was on Shopify. I started it when I got rushed. It took them like 7 hours to give me a laptop because they weren't trying to do it. I got there Saturday. I had my emergency C-section Monday. I had the store up by Wednesday. I think I was at the hospital.
So you were building the store while you're in the hospital? Mm-hmm. Wow.
I built the store while I was in the hospital based off the baby. And that was April 16th, and by May 23rd, it was doing $20,000 a day.
Wow. Hold on. Let's take a step back.
Yeah.
This is insane. So.
Trust me, in the hospital, you're crazy.
You're in the hospital.
Yeah.
And basically, you're about to have this baby, or what was this scenario?
So I ended up getting an emergency C-section to get everything out of me because of risk of septic shock, and then I had obviously lost too much blood. So I started building the store before surgery, and then it took like, I guess, a week for my blood to get like to normalness. Mm-hmm. So I was building my store and then scaled up as fast as I could. So
let's talk about the process of building this store. How did you take it from $0 to $20,000 a day?
So the process different from this one is I was very like antsy, I guess, if that's the word I want to use. It was boy baby clothes. It was strictly boy baby clothes. And I just like, I dumped money on Facebook. I knew exactly what the audience was. I knew exactly what to word with it. And there was a brand story behind it. Like I put the fact that like I lost a child in the brand message, in the packaging. Like there was a brand message. So a lot of people connected with that.
Wow.
So it just took off.
That's very important. I feel like in 2019,
branding is key.
Branding is everything. It's not like 2016 where you could literally build.
You could like throw up on Shopify.
And you could just make thousands of dollars. It's not like that anymore. I feel like, but if you want to be successful, branding, Wealthy College Kid, that store, how you said you threw the brand up. If anybody takes anything out of this video,
branding is key. Have a brand message. Have something that you're passionate about. Like no matter what it is, no matter the niche, like have something that you're like truly passionate about.
So where can we find you at?
So you guys can find me at Wealthy College Kid on any platform, literally. If you want to check me out on my personal page, just check me out at Christiannah Hurt. So yeah.
Cool. Well, thank you, and you guys make sure you like, comment, subscribe.
Give this video a thumbs up.